Welcome to this short video that illustrates the Moore-Marsden calculation in a different way. I hope this presentation adds to your working knowledge of the Moore-Marsden calculation. I am Jim Schaefer, a California family law forensic accountant practicing statewide. I will be your guide for today's presentation using a generic attorney and client for illustration. When Wanda and Herbert marry, Wanda owns a home. The couple moves into this love nest. The couple pays the mortgage payments out of their salaries. Wanda is a doctor and Herbert is an engineer. Wanda wants to make sure that she gets what is hers. Wanda meets with her family law attorney to discuss the residence. The video uses numbers in the example, but these are not as important as the concepts. We will learn the facts together through inquiry just as you would with your client.
Good afternoon. I need to gather some facts about your residence so that I can apprise you on how the equity will be divided in your divorce.
Okay, what do you need to know?
Let's begin with your estimate of the equity on the date your marital assets are divided. Let's use a date of 1 year from now. So I need to know market value and mortgage principal balance.
Okay, here goes. I think my residence will be worth $800,000. The mortgage will be $320,000. That makes the equity equal to $480,000.
You are correct. The equity of $480,000 needs to be allocated between you and Herbert because the community made the loan principal payments during marriage. Let's proceed with the numbers at date of purchase and on the date of marriage.
I bought my home before marriage for $500,000 with a down payment of $100,000. Herbert moved in when we got married, but I made all of the mortgage payments before marriage. When we got married, the market value had increased by $25,000, so my home was worth $525,000. The mortgage principal balance had decreased slightly since the time of purchase. At marriage, the loan balance had decreased from $400,000 to $380,000.
Thank you so much. I will need documents and perhaps even appraisals to back up these numbers. Nevertheless, your numbers are enough for us to do an estimate right now.
Next, counsel is going to demonstrate how home equity is allocated between Wanda and the community. I hope you find this format intuitive.
Let's review the allocation of the home equity together. I have set up 4 columns. Let's move from left to right. In column A, we allocate the down payment. Wanda paid this amount before marriage. We allocate the $100,000 to Wanda. Next, we move to column B and allocate premarital appreciation. The residence appreciated $25,000 before marriage, so the $25,000 is allocated to Wanda. Moving to column C, we deal with the mortgage principal reduction. The community paid down the mortgage balance by $60,000. And you paid down the mortgage before marriage by $20,000. Column D requires an additional computation to allocate the appreciation. We will make the calculation together and return to this page to drop in the amount. We begin by determining the appreciation during marriage. Using the estimated amounts we discussed moments ago, the appreciation since the date of marriage is $275,000. Next, we allocate the $275,000 according to case law. As you know, the allocation of appreciation is made under the formulas established by the Moore and the Marsden cases. The allocation between the community and Wanda is allocated by summing the rows across for columns A and B. The community receives $60,000 divided by $500,000 and Wanda receives $440,000 divided by $500,000. Wanda's numerator of $440,000 is equal to her down payment of $100,000 plus the mortgage of purchase of $400,000 less the amount of $60,000 paid by the community. The denominator of $500,000 is equal to purchase price. Shown below is the ratio just computed, which equates to 12% for the community and 88% for Wanda. When multiplied times the $275,000 appreciation during marriage, we arrive at $33,000 allocated to the community and $242,000 allocated to Wanda. To verify the total of $275,000 is correct, we compare $800,000 market value at division with the market value at date of marriage equaling $525,000. Now that we have the allocation of appreciation for column D, we plug in the numbers to our previous schedule in some columns A through D. The total is entered in column E. The result of $480,000 in column E should equal the difference between the market values at marriage versus division. The amounts in this example are $520,000 and $800,000. So all checks out.
Okay, so tell me how much I need to pay my soon-to-be ex to keep my house.
You and Herbert split the community allocation 50% each. If the estimated numbers we used today prove to be accurate, the community receives $93,000. You and Herbert split the community amount equally. Thus, to retain your home, you owe Herbert one half of $93,000 or $46,500. That is the so-called bottom line.